I had this aha moment that I was working with CEOs, I was working with private equity company and CEOs on building high-growth company. And what I realized during the pandemic that there was so much data that was getting collected. We all were sitting at home, and we were all on the computers. We were collecting this data, and my whole aha moment was that, oh my God, the models that I worked with are going to get stronger and more powerful because there's so much data that is getting available digitally. And so I started my book. I'm a professor, so how I write the book is I think about how I can teach everything that I've learned. So my first book, The AI Factor, was born during the pandemic. And I also say that Sam Altman, which I'm going to talk about later, positioned ChatGPT according to my book publishing. It came out November 2022, ChatGPT, and my book was published in February 2023, and it was immediately a big hit, Amazon bestseller, and so on, and I've been on the speaking tour ever since. I lined up launching my company called the AI Factor Institute for Strategy, and I also run a mission-based organization called World Leaders in Data and AI. And why do I run a mission-based organization? Because I truly believe that these models are very, very strong, and if we don't think about ethics and responsible AI, we are going to be in trouble. And so I started the organization to bring senior leaders from large corporations together to commit to building a fair digital world with parity and equity. We don't have enough women, we don't have enough minorities, we don't have diverse data set that these models can really work with. So my whole charter, my purpose, they say go find the purpose. My purpose now is with over 32 years experience in this industry that we do it right. I think this is the first time as engineers, as creator of this technology, we are so responsible for what we are creating. And so it's really, really important that we focus on that. So that's my charter. I don't know if you're recording right now or not. Connor, wherever Connor is. This was just telling them what I do, but do you want me to do a little intro?
That was great. I just want to double check the color for you. So obviously it's,
that looks that doesn't look right, right? The color doesn't look right, right? What color should we go with?
No,
I don't know.
we don't want blue.
Should we try a few different colors and the audience can say which one?
It's going to look like an American flag.
Yeah. Can we ask to play with some colors and see what color?
Yeah, let's see. Fuchsia. Mm-hmm. And orange. Hey, Mike, can we try a fuchsia? Fuchsia. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty nice.
Is it?
Just stand right here. I'm going to take another photo and we'll take a look.
Okay. Oh, I can see here. So I'm always excited to talk about this topic. Somebody was saying, do you like doing this? I said, I love speaking about this topic because I spend so much time on this topic, and there's so much information that...
It's a little purple. We could go a bit more pink.
You figure it out. Not my job.
Yeah.
I'll talk about this stuff.
That just does not look good.
Who's the graphic person here?
Well, it's pretty subjective.
Videographer.
Gold.
Oh, wow, gold.
Let's try a subtle gold, Mike.
Beige. It'll go with my shoes. Yeah. What do you think? No? No.
Yeah. Let me see what it looks like.
Which is it? This looks nice? Most people are saying no. Fuchsia?
Any color that would look good on camera. The whole wardrobe.
What do you think? You guys like it? All right, a lot of people, no? Yes? Too much? Orange? This is for him. Okay, all right. We're getting a lot of, there you go. Thank you. This is the boring part. Are we guys good to go? I know, we are good. I don't know about that. So I need, okay, good.
Very good.
So, can we get started?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, do I need to do my introduction again?
So we're actually going to start with 2 walkouts.
Oh, okay.
First walkout, just say one sentence. Doesn't matter what the content is. It's just for audience engagement.
Oh, okay.
You're going to stop. You'll come back here.
Okay.
Wally will then give you the second cue. Come out, right into the center, roll into your content.
Okay, so do I say good morning, hello? What is a good?
However you would start.
But generally, what do you recommend?
Generally, I would go right into the content. I wouldn't say, hey, my name's Asha,
Okay.
and I'm here to talk about X. I would just go right into your content.
Content, okay. All right, so I come out,
Yep.
then come back.
Yeah,
Come
and
out,
I'll
say a
direct you, I'll
line.
tell you when.
Yep. Wally.
Okay, just come out and just smile and just stand.
Nope. Say one line. So any type of content for that first
And
line.
it's basically just for me to get a shot of behind you, to see the audience, and see them clapping, and you coming on stage.
Okay, so I don't have to say anything.
Right, you can do, when you have to let the audience die down, let the applause die down, then you can just get one line.
All right, I can just say,
And then the second one,
I'll just say, are we ready to start?
right into the content.
Okay, the second one will be the content. Okay.
Just give me a second to get off stage.
Yeah, this first one is just for me only.
Okay.
I'm on stage getting a shot of you coming up on stage.
All right, sounds
The
good.
second time, I can get out of the way so the other cameras don't pick me up.
Okay.
And so when you get up on stage and the audience applauds, and as the audience dies down, just say the word impact.
Impactful? Okay. That's all.
And then, yeah, and then I'll get off stage and go back.
Okay.
Okay, here we go, ready?
All right.
Everybody rolling?
All right. Ready to go? All right. All right. Impactful. All right. Do you think he's done? Thank you. Thank you. All right. I guess I can go back? All right. That's felt a little odd.
Round 1 complete. Round 2 coming up. Wally will give
was
the
it good?
cue.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to talking about this topic, which is on everybody's mind, artificial intelligence, AI. What does it really mean? How is it really impacting our life? And how it's going to change the world? You know, so as I start thinking about AI, I was looking at this news where Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, which you all probably know, ChatGPT, he spoke recently about that there will soon be $1 billion company run by just one person. Think about that for a minute. You know, we think about businesses with lots and lots of people, but it's going to change. It's going to change because we're going to have AI doing a lot of the work that is done by people. What does it really mean? It means that companies like Scale AI, recently in the news, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg went and bought 49% of the shares of Scale AI. Alexander Wang, the CEO, the founder, 28 years old, sold 49% of his company for $14.3 billion. He started this company 9 years back. Within 9 years, so think about how old he was when he started his company. A young kid starting a company, focusing on AI, building an organization, and being able to now head Meta's superintelligence team. The world is really changing, and what's really happening is that we have this powerful tool like AI that is coming into our homes, coming into your life, and is giving you the power to be more productive, to be more effective, and to be different and be more innovative. Small businesses are now using this tool. They're using this tool to be able to get an edge. And I talk to a lot of large organizations, and I always say to the large organization that if you're not jumping in, the small business is going to take the leap. Because now we have technology like AI at a very low cost can give you the power, if you use effectively, only if you use effectively, to be able to make you stand out. People worry about, are we going to lose the job? Of course, you're hearing companies like Scale AI and others who are using AI are going to replace a lot of manual work. It is true. It is true. It's going to replace a lot of jobs. But I also said it's going to create new jobs for people who know how to use AI effectively. So the question is, are you using AI effectively? A small business out of New Jersey, actually. It's a global bridal wear organization, distributes online these bridal wear formal dresses, e-commerce company. And they use AI to create the content, to describe the product description, do the blogs. And what they're doing is they're using this AI tool effectively to understand how to describe the product, how to really go to market, understand the marketing campaign, and also understand what the product placement should look like. They're using the tool to reduce the hours they spend on the manual work. I was at a conference, and they were talking about this small vendor out of India. It's a small restaurant, and the owner sends out these video clips generated by AI, customized to the customers. So what they do is it's a retail chain of restaurants, and the founder would send out a personalized message to the customer and say, you came last time and you liked this dish. Guess what? We actually have similar dish. Come back again. And he'll make it humorous, and he makes it funny, and he makes it videos that he can connect with this audience. So now you can be creative. You could be a small business. You can use these tools to be creative, to figure out how to engage your consumer, your customers effectively, to be more creative about how you're going to look at engaging with your customers in prospecting, in bringing the customers back. A small company out of UK, Kate is a founder of a small gift shop. And this is a great news. And I love talking about the small businesses because that shows how agile they are, how quick they are on their feet to think about how they can be creative. So Kate says that, I've always said I need an extra me. And AI is kind of like mini-me, because what it is doing is replicating her when she can't be in 10 different places. She uses AI to be able to actually do the marketing, the social media. Now you have apps where you can actually schedule your social media, understand your consumer, personalize the messaging. They say, these small businesses are not tech companies. But what they're doing is they understand how to use technology effectively at a low cost and get started. We used to live in the world where computers, the infrastructure costed a lot of money. The technology, if you think about all the AI that has to be done in the labs, was costing a lot of money. But now we have technology that actually can use simple technology like ChatGPT to be able to become your researcher, become your advisor. And people ask, how do you differentiate yourself from the other vendors or other customers or other companies or your competitors. The biggest thing that we need to, in the age of AI, has to learn is curiosity. Are we asking good questions? Are we solving the right problem? We have the tool, and we all have the same tool, but what will put us apart from somebody else in our competition is someone who really knows how to use this tool effectively. It's not replacing people. It's helping and supporting overworked small businesses, overworked professionals in the company. And the cost is low, so the results are real now. So it is true when you hear that, can you win with AI? Absolutely. If you're not using AI, you're going to lag. The large companies like Google, IBM, Apple are already investing a lot of money. Mark Zuckerberg from Meta felt that maybe potentially the models are not, he's kind of lagging behind the race when he's looking at Microsoft and Google. So he goes out and buys a company like Scale AI. And he's now recently spoke about that he's going to give millions of dollars to the programmers, the AI programmers, so that they can come and work for him. Every company is thinking about how to use AI to get ahead. It is so critical that each one of us develop ourselves. As the industry is changing, the world is changing. Sanjay Pichai, the CEO of Alphabet, the Google, said artificial intelligence will have a more profound impact on humanity than fire, electricity, and internet. It's going to change. When we had the internet, it changed the world, but artificial intelligence is truly going to change the way we work. We talk about AI agents, and we are going to be filled with. So every single person will have an assistant, an AI assistant that will be working with you. So we are going to be upgraded. Humans are going to be upgraded because we will have an assistant. If it's a researcher, or it's your advisor, or if it's your business coach, or if it's your marketer. The question is, how are you going to use this AI to work with you? It can work with you. You can choose to. I was looking at an example, and I said, if I want to launch a company, instead of hiring a business coach, I can now engage with the large language model and really ask good questions and say, give me 3 strategies. Tell me what are the big risks as I launch this application. Really engage with your AI model, your AI agent, to be able to become your business coach or become your marketer and say, give me 3 strategies, marketing strategies, so I can understand how to launch my marketing campaign. The question is how you're going to use this AI to be able to give you the lead that you can stay ahead in the market. A lot of organizations will ask, how do I get started? Every single functional unit would come to now IT and say, we want to implement AI. So AI is something that everybody wants, but in a large organization, it's like, where do you go? Even if it's a small organization, where do you start from? And that's a big question. And in the book, The AI Factor, I spoke to you briefly about, is a 4-step process I talk about. You need to have a strategy and a roadmap. You have so many options that you can use AI for, in your marketing, in your supply chain, in your HR. Where and how do you really launch your AI applications? So the 4-step process I talk about in the book is starting with assessing your business. Number 1 is to know where you are. What business case or what use case really will give you the highest value? So if you understand where, as a business, you are, you can start planning how to implement and where to implement your AI. Number 2 is your data readiness. Data is the key piece. When you think about any AI model, it will not be giving you the right result if it doesn't have the right data. Can you trust the data? And that's why I talked about having the right data will give you the right output. If you have the dirty data, you'll get the wrong information. So do you have the right data to be able to give you the responses that you need? I was talking to another engineer who was working in a pharmaceutical company, and she was saying that, Asha, I had this data set that I had to work with to do drug discovery. We were doing this discovery for a cardiac disease. And she said, the only data I had was all white male. I had very little data for minorities. So I knew that I couldn't really do my research appropriately if I didn't have a rich data set. So she said, I stopped my research, I went out and really got the data set that I needed to do the full research. And he said, the answers were completely different. So having the right data set is very important. The security, making sure that the data is trustworthy. And then comes prioritization. With so much opportunity with AI, what do you really want to focus on? So prioritize where the value is. McKinsey had a report recently and said, only 1% of all AI projects are giving you the value. So there's so much investment going on, but they're not seeing the value. And the problem is because you're spending the money without really understanding which will give you the right amount of answers. So prioritization is really critical. And then comes measure. Can you measure what you're building? Can you create the flywheel to make sure that create the small wins, but be able to scale it? Create small wins that can give you the answers. So when you think about your business, there are 4 quadrants. It's optimizers. Usually people think about AI for creating efficiencies. Can I do manual work and repeat that and create automation? Or can I be an innovator? Can I actually launch new products? Find new products because now I have a tool that can help me be an innovator. Or can I use AI for extender, get the market share? And the last is the multiplier. Can I rebuild my business model? I know that what I'm doing today won't work. So how do I make sure I reinvent? And that's your multiplier. So once a business understands, a professional understands, that this functional area I'm the head of, I can't do the work, or I can't be successful, I keep doing the same things. So the question is, can you actually focus on using this powerful technology to break your old business model and reinvent something new? Now comes the data, the most important piece, which is that do you have the right amount of data, and is it trustworthy? So we start with having a clear objective. What are we building these AI models for? Do we have a financial impact? Operational efficiency? And what kind of data do we have? Is it secure? Can we trust this data? Is it managed and governed? And then comes engagement. Can we engage with this data? These models, are they giving us the value? And then comes the transformation. And that's how the organization transforms. And the third step is about prioritization. If you don't prioritize, you're going to land up not seeing the value that the media is talking about, that the AI is not providing the value. So prioritization is really important. What is the biggest problem? We were entering the world of AI, and people will ask me, should I send my kid to do programming anymore? Is computer science going to be even of value? And I always say that the computer science and engineering teaches you how to think and solve problems. So really understanding what problem do you want to solve now? We are entering into the world where we as humans are upgraded. We as humans are thinking about how we can solve good problems, important problems. And can we actually get value out of it? And then you go find the data and make sure that you have the right data, secure data, privacy. And privacy is a big concern because the stronger the AI is, the breaches are going to be better and sophisticated. The deep fake is going to keep getting better. People will know how to break into the security. So it's really, really important when you think about the data that you're thinking about the governance, the privacy, the ethics, the responsible AI. We have a strong technology. I always say, when you think about science can be for good or for bad. So it's biology or chemical or nuclear, but how do we use it? as humans, how are we designing this technology for good or for bad? And the last step in the process is measure. How do you actually measure the success of this model is that you create small wins that can scale. Can you create the small wins of these applications that you can actually then scale into different functional area to give you the transformation? So really the roadmap is about starting small and scaling smart. Really start exploring, experimenting, and then evolving. Because we live in the world now that is giving us this powerful tool. You have a superpower, a super intelligent friend in your back pocket. Easy to have, but how do you engage with that intelligent friend? You know, I teach at Columbia, and people will ask me as a professor, how is it changing? How are you teaching students? And I always say that same problem, different students may get the same answer, but they don't know how they got there. We are living in such a wonderful world that we all can be students again. We have a teacher who can teach us any subject we care about. We all can be lifelong learner, and we are not alone anymore. We're not alone in our profession because you have an intelligent assistant who's by your side. The question is, what are we going to do with it? The question is, are we all going to invest in learning this technology and making sure that we upgrade ourselves as professionals? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Asha, let's do that maybe the last two sentences of that close one more time.
Okay.
Just so we have Wally off stage this time would be excellent. And then once you're done, exit off the left side of the stage, behind the LED.
Right
Yep.
there?
Yep,
Okay.
exactly, just so it looks
All right.
natural. Whenever you're ready.
So now we are not alone in our professional world, in our world of work or personal life. We have a strong, powerful tool like AI, a friend who's super intelligent, who's here to guide us. You know, if you want to solve a problem, learn something new, and become a lifelong learner. What a great time we are in, that we have a friend who can teach us anything that we're interested in. It could be about history or our profession, to break the barriers of thinking about innovation or reinvent ourselves. We don't have to look for somebody else outside. We've got your AI friend who can help you keep reinventing, keep investing in yourself, and stand out. So I welcome you to take this journey with AI and continue learning and growing, and excel in your profession and upgrade yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great work, Asha.
I think I should just stand here.
No, it's great. We're just trying to capture not only you
That's good.
standing there with the standing ovation, but also you walking off the stage.
Yeah.
Just captures a nice flow.
But part of me felt like I wasn't the best, but whatever.
So
Was it okay?
the first delivery, I would agree, was much
Yeah.
better. But in this case, Wally was off stage, and so we just have another angle that you
okay.
can use to edit. it.
Okay.
Yep. Awesome.
All right, so am I done?
We are complete.
Oh, no, but should I do that introduction? You said was it Sharon or somebody mentioned that I'll do a little introduction about who I am.
Oh, like the 1 minute or 2 minute little
Yeah.
intro? Yeah, absolutely. Let's
Should I
do it.
do it again?
Yeah,
I
I
did
would-
it in the beginning, but I don't think you were recording.
Yeah, the 2 minutes, we probably should change the slide. That's the one thing that we should change. Maybe back to the, here. I'll go back to the first slide. It's probably the best one. Whoop.
Oh, you guys are doing it. Okay, I'm going to...
There we go. All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. Just a little bit about myself. I'm Asha Saxena. I'm the CEO of WILDA, World Leaders in Data and AI, and the founder and CEO of the AI Factor Institute. Just a little background. People ask me how I started my career. I actually went to school for computer science engineering. I'm going to say it again. All right. Can we do it take two? Absolutely. Okay. Little bit about myself. I'm Asha Saxena, CEO of World Leaders in Data and AI, and founder and CEO of the AI Factor Institute for Strategy. People will start how I fell into this world of AI. And I always say that I really started with my academia. I started my undergrad. I can't believe it. I think I'm messing up. I'm going to say one more time, third. Take three. All right. I'm Asha Saxena. I'm the CEO of World Leaders in Data and AI and the founder and CEO of the AI Factor Institute for Strategy. People usually ask me how I started my career in AI, and I always say that I started with being an undergrad at Columbia. I can't believe it. One more time, I'm sorry. Asha Saxena, CEO of WILDA, World Leaders in Data and AI, and the founder and CEO of the AI Factor Institute for Strategy. I started my career in computer science. I actually went to school for computer science engineering. I did my master's in data science and machine learning and my PhDs in high-performance computing and AI. I started my career being a programmer, and then very quickly became an entrepreneur and built a data management consulting firm. And I ran it for about 22 years as a CEO. I then built an e-commerce company and a healthcare software company. I've been teaching at Columbia University for 18 years, and I teach at School of Public Health now, where I teach entrepreneurship and AI. During the pandemic, I wrote 2 books, actually. My first book is The AI Factor, and the second book is The AI Factor Workbook. And it was all about really helping businesses understand how to implement AI within their business, have the common language between technologists and the business leaders, and understand how to build AI strategy. As the world is evolving with AI, it's important to understand where do you actually use AI and how do you build your journey? How do you really start in this journey of AI evolution? I think that's about it. I think. Did I? I don't know if I forgot something, but all right. Thank you.
That was perfect, Asha. Also, our video team just confirmed that we did record
the first one.
The first take. Yeah. So
okay, good.
we have 3 now, which is
okay.
excellent.
Good. All right.
Yep.
Am I good?
We are good. Well
all
done.
Right. Thank
all
you,
right.
guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see some or many of you tomorrow night. Safe home.